Hi, this is LUKEZ and today I'm going to show you how to make this cool lock screen. So, to make it, you need some things from both Cydia and Installus. So, the first thing is ClockHide. As you can see from its name, it explains it all. It hides the clock on the lock screen. So, to get it, go on Cydia. Let it load, obviously. As always, go to Manage, Sources, Edit, Add, and type in repo.insanely.com and add the source. Now, go and search for ClockHide. ClockHide only. Go ahead and install it. Now, if it is not activated, you can go onto Settings, find ClockHide, and activate it. So, the next thing we're gonna get is to hide the camera icon from the lock screen. So, go on to Cydia, go on to search, and type in no camera grabber. This part from the Big Boss repo. Go ahead and install it. When you restart your Springboard, you will see that the lock screen doesn't have the camera icon. So, the next thing is Winterboard. Now, Winterboard lets you activate some themes if you want. Now, to get this lock screen, we need to download another file, which I will show you afterwards, so that the iPhone can read the files of the theme created. So, go and search directly for Winterboard and install it. Now, once Winterboard has installed, as you can see right there, now we need to download Slider Pro. This lets you make some changes to the lock screen, but basic ones. We need it so that we can remove the background of the clock, because only the text is gone, but the background is still there. So, go to Cydia, Manage, Sources, Add, and type in apt.modmyi.com and add the source. Now go and search for Slider Pro and install it. Now, to remove that background, go onto Settings, search for Slider Pro Settings. You have to disable the big text and the small text as well. If you want, you can add the text if you want, but we need a custom lock screen. So, you need to take hide slider background, hide top bar. So, once you have installed it and done the things I said, we need to install the file that I mentioned earlier. So, open Cydia, go and search for typo clock builder. Go ahead and install it. This is a theme which will recognize the lock screen that we will going to create with a certain app. Once you have downloaded, go onto Winterboard and activate it immediately. Restart your Springboard. Don't worry if no lock screen is showed. That will be replaced from the one we will create. So the next thing is the app we're going to create the lock screen with. So open Installous, go on to search and type in Clock Builder. There is it. Go ahead and download it. Try to download the latest version. So, once it is downloaded, we're going to create the lock screen. So, now go and open Clock Builder. You will see a black screen as a background of your lock screen. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is choose a background. In the description, you will find a file which contains 15 wallpapers which you can use for your lock screen. Most of them are created by me and others are from the internet. So now the background is now set. Now go and in the bottom left and click Edit. The same button will be listed and click on it as well. Click on the plus on the top right and choose what to add on your lock screen. Now there is date, custom text and weather. The first thing I'm gonna add the clock. Now you can add some effects like glow. You can change the transparency. You have some settings on the glow as well. You can also change its alignment, left, center or right. You can also change the font and you can also change its color. Like you can see right there how I do it. So after the clock is done, I'm going to add the day digit, which is the current day. I'm going to edit the same things as well, color, glow, and the font, and we will skip after I finish it. So the next thing is the day name, which in this case is Sunday. Now I will also add the same effects as I did with the clock and with the day digit, so I'm gonna skip to the next element. So the next element is the month. So I'm going to skip to the next element as well, so that we can see the finishing of the lock screen. Now, the last, after the month has been done, I'm going to add the last element, which is some custom text. You can choose whatever you want to write. For example, I'm going to write LUKEZ tutorials. I'm gonna change its size and the color and the glow. So, after you have finished the custom text, you will need to change the slider as you want. So go on to that little gear, choose lock screen settings at the bottom, choose the slider, and the list should appear. Mine didn't appear because I had some little problem, but a list of 6 or 7 sliders should appear, and you have to choose one that you like. So once you have finished all the things you want, all you need is to activate the theme. So go on that little button in the middle with a box with an arrow inside it, and choose set as lock screen. The theme files should be activated and the lock screen should be there. You can also save the theme so that you can recover it later and create new ones if you want. The other thing is that you can choose several from themes that other people created or you created yourself. For example, I choose that one which I created earlier, and I'm gonna set it as a lock screen. You can see right there, it is set as a lock screen and I can use it. That was our video for the lock screen tutorial. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again.